This show contains mature and intense subject matter, themes, and language. The opinions contained herein are for entertainment purposes and are not intended to offend, especially during Cards Against Humanity. All of you who choose to continue, you have been warned, and welcome back.
Oh, well, just give a second. We are trying to get everything working.
As we're actually going on TikTok as well.
So we're live on TikTok underneath. We're live on YouTube and on Facebook. And
we're live everywhere.
Kerry will be joining us. Tuna, good to see you, brother. Haven't seen you for a long time.
Hiya.
How are you? Sorry, it's on a Saturday night. We're not doing a proper show. We're doing an investigation of our dolls that are behind us. Chantal, good to see you.
Hello.
But yeah, so we'll just bear with us a minute while we get everything set up and ready to go. It might take a few minutes because it's the first time we're doing this.
Hello, Sharon.
With our dolls.
So
hey everybody on TikTok. If we're not looking at you, because we're looking at StreamYard. We've got everything running at the moment.
2 screens on the go.
So bear with.
We're just waiting for Kerry to pop in.
Kerry's popping in on the stream.
Hello.
And then
I just thought I'll come here and then we'll figure out TikTok together maybe.
Yeah, so I've put TikTok on. I don't know if it's working properly. You might have more idea than me, Kerry.
Oh, hang on, here we go. Right, let me just.
Oh, you're there. Oh, I see. Hang on.
There we go.
Can I invite?
Oh, hang on, here we go. I think this is working.
Oh, hang on, there we go.
Oh, go live.
Is it going on yours? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
There.
Oh, hang on.
Excellent.
Yeah, I can't see you. What I might do, I might mute my phone because otherwise
you don't need to hear it on.
Yeah, I can hear you through StreamYard, so
yeah.
Here we go. Can you see me now?
No, can't see you yet.
Have you seen a ghost? We have.
Lee, we have seen a ghost. I can see you now, Kerry. You're like a little tiny box in the bottom of my screen.
There you go.
Right.
And you're everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
Don't worry, Marty. There's always next time.
No worries, Marty. You're fired.
Tom, goodness
I'm going to leave the StreamYard and stay here on TikTok.
Yeah, no worries yet. All right, so if I turn up on... Right, so I can hear you, Kerry. You're a really small box. Is that right?
Yeah, no, it is. It is right, Tom. They always come as a small box.
Oh, hang on.
No, get off of it.
Oh, shit.
Just leave it alone. That's how it's supposed to look. Jesus Christ.
I'm no good with technology.
No, clearly.
Right, I'm just going to get the devices put on while we're here. Give me a second.
Can't trust guys with technology these days.
It's an experiment.
Hopefully we're not echoing on both. We're not echoing, are we, Kerry?
No, I've turned the other one off, so all I can hear is this one now.
Ah, so sorry then.
We shouldn't be echoing.
And let us know in the comments on StreamYard if we're echoing. I'm saying StreamYard, you're not going to hear us on StreamYard. You're either going to hear us on Facebook or YouTube. Oh, God.
Who we got in the comments?
Hi, Mary.
Luke, Sarah, Lee. Hi, Mary.
The only problem is we can't hear it very clearly on the phone. Tom.
Hey?
Can't hear it very loud.
Can't hear Kerry very loud. Hang on.
Well, it's just because you guys are good on my end. That's all right then.
Oh, okay, buddy. I think I can hear you a bit better now, Kerry.
Sharing it with everybody.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, everybody on TikTok, this is our first time using the live TikTok, so please bear with.
You'll have to bear with. Oh my God, we've got 62 likes already.
But thank you for joining. We are just setting up the investigation behind us with our dolls.
Don't worry, Mary, we're new as well. Oh, Tuna's got a question for you, Kerry. Yeah. He says, this is Tuna, has a question for you. This Tuna has been seeing some cell courses. Do you believe that those who are most spiritual and can connect should be doing such things?
Hang on.
What's that then? What do you mean by cell course?
I'm guessing he means, those courses that your mum does, things like that.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's good to develop if that's what he means. Yeah, absolutely, develop. And find yourself a good teacher to develop with. I mean, it's wonderful YouTube these days for lots of little things, but if you're going to do it seriously, I would definitely recommend getting a spiritual teacher to do so.
Oh, he said this tuna emperor Finn believes that those who are able to connect to the spiritual world cannot just sell courses on how to do such things. Sounds like some squid ship.
Thank you, Tuna.
I
No,
don't know,
if you do need advice, Tuna, definitely go to Kerry.
I was going to say, yeah.
She will give you all the advice you need on that kind of cycling. We are not cycling by any means.
Have you seen an alien? No, I've never seen an alien before. That's
Marty's seen an alien.
yeah.
If you want to hit up Marty, he's on our page.
I was going to say, actually, my mum and dad, they've seen a UFO like spaceship. They've seen that in the sky that was following them home one night.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Yeah. So if guys that join us with first time, if you haven't watched us on our live show that we normally do on a Friday night, so normally every week Friday night 8 p.m. UK we do a live show on our YouTube and Facebook channel. But due to work commitments, obviously this week's show did not happen. So tonight, because a few of the other guys, Hefty and Marty, can't join us, we are just doing a quick live show, a live investigation of the dolls.
yeah, that we have, because we have a very big collection. It's just
So behind me, if I can point, so up here you can't really see very well, but along all this shelf here, this bottom shelf,
what are you doing?
and
John?
up here,
Looks like you're doing something crazy with your finger.
I don't know what
because
was
it's
going on
like-
with my screen there.
Yeah.
We've got haunted dolls all along here. You can see one of them lit up by the candle there, and that's Claudia. And then behind Amy, if Amy just scooches a little bit.
Sorry,
So we've got some of the devices set up.
my fat
So-
head.
This one, we're going to put on the word generator, which is the Alice box. We're going to bring that up in a minute. We've got
Thank you for the 160 likes, Lee.
next to it, we've got the Mel meter. So you should be able to hear that if that goes off. That's me. Shut up.
I have 4 living at my house. I think he means aliens, Marty.
Yeah,
His kids.
Marty is an alien. He's ET.
Yeah,
And then we've got the K2 next to that. And I'm going to set up the cat ball in a second.
we all love a cat ball.
Yeah, cat balls. If you guys have never done anything, buy yourself a little cat ball. About
Yeah,
what,
like-
£3, Kerry?
Yeah, not expensive.
Yeah, but it literally is a cat toy. You can
You
buy
buy
one of these
it-
on
You
Amazon.
can buy it in Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's.
Anywhere. And they are cracking for ghost hunting. You can take it anywhere with you in your pocket and that.
I definitely recommend if you're like wanting to get into the paranormal, that's probably the best thing to go with.
And it just
straight
does
away.
that. So any spirits that touch that, it will light
Or
up.
they mess with the connector inside.
Yeah. So we'll leave it there. It's motion activated.
And we get a lot of evidence from the cat ball, more than actually the big gizmos that we have.
You ever seen it move the room? Or is
Yeah.
it just slightly?
We have seen it move across the room. Not necessarily our one,
So
but
not
we've
here.
seen it in
That was 30
East Drive, yeah.
So 30 East Drive, we actually had that in one of the rooms, one of the bedrooms upstairs. They put one on the floor, and we didn't even think of anything of it at the time, but it was actually rolling around the room in like a circle. But it's so dark, you could just see it lighting up as it's going around, which was pretty cool. And then what was it? Oh, she rolled it away from her,
Yeah,
and then something rolled it back,
yeah.
which was quite cool.
You can always play with kids with them, to be honest. Because obviously kids like little balls and like toys and stuff, so it's more for like children, child
Don't put the
spirits.
word generator on while we're chatting. Oh, that wasn't.
That might have been your movement.
Uh-huh.
It is quite sensitive.
So that mail me that you might hear alarming, that's has to have touch to set it off.
Do you want to show them?
Yeah, so if I touch it like this, you'll hear it alarming. That's the only way that can go off is by touching it. I don't know if you can see that, Kerry, very well.
I can't get over how many likes we have already.
Oh.
400
I
likes.
love this candle. It's going to worry everyone because it looks like a real one.
What are you saying? They are real candles.
Got hobos getting their bums out there.
Yeah. That one. So this one is I can't. No, he hasn't got a name, has he?
No, I don't think so.
So this is our one hanging clown doll.
As Tom likes his clowns.
Yeah, I love these. I love little hanging clown dolls. Like, I think
I'm
it's
not bothered by it, but I just don't see the point in them.
no, but he apparently, I think this one is mischievous. The one that's in this one, I can't. There's a lot of information I have forgotten.
No to my overall candles.
Marty, we know what your candles are for. Don't start mentioning that again.
It'll drop you right in it.
Yes.
Oh god.
Did you
Hello.
hear that bell?
No.
Did you hear a bell? Did you hear a bell, Kerry? Was it your end?
No bells, no.
I just heard a bell ringing.
Absolutely petrified clowns. Yeah, don't blame you. They're not
Who's
exactly.
petrified? Yeah, they're not, especially when they're haunted as well. So if you see him swinging, that's what he tends to do. He does a bit of poltergeist activity. He will swing from time to time, and that's the spirits.
But this is not our favourite one though. You've got to show him our favourite one.
So I'll show you our favourite.
It's even my favourite. He's our most active one we have.
So cat ball's going off.
Do you not knock the table?
No, I did not table.
Oh, you weren't nowhere near actually.
No, cat ball's just gone off. So,
Oh, he knows it's talking about him.
thank you for that.
I think he's talking.
Thank you for setting that off.
So the cat ball normally goes off for our little character called Bobo.
So this is Bobo for you guys, and on obviously I've got to try and do 2 screens. This is not easy. I'm not, you know, I'm like Karen. I'm not very good with
Do you know what
technology.
you need? We need to get a tripod next time. Have it right here.
Yeah, we do need a tripod. You've got tripods, haven't you, for your phones?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah,
we need
we
one
need one.
here, so we can actually so we're just kind of like looking like that in the middle of the screen.
Mm.
As we're learning as we go.
We'll learn as we go. So yeah, this is Bobo. So yeah, he's only a small one. He's a metal doll.
He's my favourite though because he spins.
Yeah, he spins round. He is a bit of a character. He likes to say nasty words, would say.
No, he likes to take the piss out of you.
Yeah, so he doesn't like me at all. He
Round like that, I know why.
yeah, so he calls me a few names from time to time, mainly on the Alice box that you can see behind me.
But it's mischievous fun though. It's not harm. It's just he's just having a laugh with you.
Yeah, he's not.
It's because he
An
knows that
evil
he can take
one.
the mick out of you.
Mr. Bobo.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is a bit of a character. This one.
We have got some dolls that are in a cabinet at the moment with Himalayan salt rocks around them that are in the cabinet, which we are not bringing out today.
I don't know if I can turn on. Bear with a minute. I'll see if I can turn on. Show you guys.
There are very negative ones well, they're supposedly very negative. There is one that I consider negative that's given me sleep paralysis before, twice.
There we go.
Are you going to show them, are you?
Yes, I'll show you guys
Okay.
our little.
So, warning, if you don't want to look at the screen, I highly recommend don't looking at the screen at the moment when we show the dolls. Because
Yeah.
sometimes people say they get affected when they look at the screen at the dolls.
Yeah, there's a couple of dolls in there that people say just by looking at them it can affect you.
So we're
I don't know if it
putting
does, but
we're putting a warning out there for you.
if all of a sudden something happens in your house, don't blame us. You can't sue us. Yeah, you need it, trust me, Kerry. So hang on, let me turn it around. How do you turn this around?
I don't know.
I'm so bad. There's a turn button somewhere. No.
Oh God.
Can you turn it once you're live? I don't think you can.
Just turn it this way, just like this.
Hang on, yeah. So I'll turn it this way. Oh. So, ow!
Oh my God.
Oops, fell over.
There you go.
So there you
they're
go.
already hurting you.
They are. Right, you can see all the salt that we've laid along the front.
The one that gave
Massive salt crystals.
the one that gave me the sleep paralysis is the one on the far right
So this one.
in the red coat.
She is not nice. We know is not very nice. Her name's Anne.
Yes.
So her name's Anne. You didn't like her, did you, Kerry?
Sorry, Anne. You are a little bit scary.
Yeah.
She's even got as well, which we noticed. She had she's still got a pin with dried blood on it in her bag that she
So
holds.
her bag that you can just see hanging down here, there is a needle stuck in it,
That's
and
what
there's
we're about to
something
do,
in the
Marty.
bag, and the needle has what looks like dry blood on it. It's stuck in the bag, and we don't know why it's there. We just haven't touched it. We haven't taken it out. We just left it.
Well, I mean, you
we don't
messing
want
with
to
it. We
mess
don't
with
want to
it.
mess with it. So yeah.
But yeah, these are our not so nice ones. These two are our newest on the end. These two, they are quite negative. Apologies, I can't remember the names. It's been a while since
We
we've
do
done
need
this.
to go through them again, I think. Maybe we need to do a video where we go through the information about them again.
Yeah, I will do. So, but this one here is called the Grave Doll. Now, the story goes apparently she was removed off of a grave that someone had put there in memory of, I don't know if it's for a child or something, but then used in a ritual. And then apparently now there's something very negative attached to her. She's not very nice, although we haven't.
She was trying to bring back. Oh, and that the one on the far left. The story goes is. It's to do with cancer. A child died of cancer, and she was trying to bring her child back through the doll, and she brought something back that she didn't actually mean to bring back.
Yeah, so that if you can see, she's got a little ribbon, little cancer ribbon there. So yeah, that was the lady that had that tried to bring her daughter back into the doll by Googling how to put spirits in dolls.
Searching.
Which
The word searching's come on.
Oh, searching's just come up as well.
That's not a word that normally comes.
Yeah, it's not a good idea, is it, Kerry?
Really, especially off Google.
Yeah, well, I can't really say anything because I'm just as bad. But apologies, everyone on StreamYard. We are reading the comments as well, but we're trying to do like a million things at once.
I wouldn't worry, Tom. I've only got one watching.
Yeah, that's Martin.
Is he in the car or something?
I don't know. Marty, where are you? Yeah, where are you actually, Marty? That's a good point. Are you at work?
No, he's getting his candles ready.
He's making sandwiches for the
He's making his sandwiches and getting his candles lit.
He's got to dust them off first.
So, hold on, let me turn that one back off again now.
Oh no, it's Chantel. Sorry, Chantel. Forgot you were there as well.
Sorry, Shad. That's got to be wrong then, because I know Marty's still there.
I don't think he is. Marty is there.
No, he is there.
No, he might have gone off. You see, I think he's gone back in and out.
Oh.
Oh no, he's still there. Okay, that is wrong then.
So our little thing that tells how many people's watching is wrong.
He says that he can see different words coming from the Alex box, but he can't really see them. So the first.
Okay, so I'll read out some of the words that are coming up for you guys in the
We're
Alex box.
searching, captain, opposer. Oh my god, Amy.
Alcohol. It's funny it's just said alcohol because I do actually have alcohol with me tonight. That is a little bit of an experiment I thought I'd do tonight.
There is a doll that doesn't like alcohol and reacts badly to it, especially when men drink alcohol.
Yeah, so one of them, it is... Which one is it? Which one doesn't like alcohol again? We've got that many, I forget.
I can't remember, Tom. I'm not about to say.
I don't want to say because I don't want to offend any of them.
That's the one I'm very drawn to, though.
I think it's the top left one there, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. I'll bring her down.
Yeah, bring him closer.
Yeah, so I do actually think it is this one, Amy.
Is that one, is it?
I think it's this one. So we think, I'm not 100% sure, I can't remember. I remember like a goldfish, but I think this is the one that doesn't like alcohol. We think that maybe she was killed by someone abuser when they were drunk. So we think that's why she doesn't.
She has got a backstory, but obviously we've got that many on the go at the moment.
Chantel can read the things.
I'm sure Kerry's thinking, well, maybe you guys tone it down with how many dolls you have then.
It's just the negativity of it, though, the story that comes with each one. I'm like, oh my god, I've got my work cut out at some point. Really got you like that much holy water too. I should have got you a whole bloody.
Yeah, I'll show you that actually. Yeah, we've actually still
another
got
word's come up fuzzy.
fuzzy.
What's the noise? Sounds like a cricket.
Sounds like a cricket. Oh, I don't know what that noise is. That might be our phone glitching, maybe, because I've got it on quite loud.
Or is it the candle because it makes a little noise?
The dog was barking in the distance.
Don't know.
Might be my microphone, maybe. What was I?
You sound like a cricket.
Oh yeah, the holy water. So this, I'm actually going to do an experiment with this, Kerry.
It's meant to save your soul.
He's supposed to have a bath with it.
I am going to try. So some of the negative ones, we're going to set them up, and I'm gonna
Not this time.
not this time, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of the holy water on them and see how they react.
By
Okay.
pissing them off.
It could go really well, or it could go really badly. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens to this. I don't know if it's a good idea, but would you do it, Kerry?
Oh, no. But then I wouldn't have all those dolls either, but
Ah,
I'll be
true.
interested.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Oh, Marty seems to think it's you, Kerry, because it's because you're talking on a phone.
yeah, we're talking on the phone as well.
Yeah, possibly us as well. I don't know. It's all trial and error.
Trial and error. It's a reverb from Kerry to
I wonder if we can get TikTok on computer.
You can't.
Can you not?
Mm.
Not an app.
You can bring up the website, but you can't do anything.
Oh.
If that makes sense.
Fair enough.
I'm sure we tried that before. Did we try that before, Kerry? I can't remember.
Not with me.
No.
Well, I think we need to start doing some. Let's start getting on with it now.
Go on then.
Because just because you've had too much port.
I've had about 3 sips. Jesus.
3 sips to you is like 3 glasses.
Yeah. Let's see what other word comes up. Upon.
Thank you for following.
So yeah, guys, thank you for following. We're gonna make a start. We'll see what we can get out of the guys tonight.
Thank you very much for all the likes. That's probably the most we've had ever.
Yeah, definitely. Nobody watches our channel.
Yeah, you said you started.
Yeah. I mean,
That's true.
How long has the channel been going now? Actually?
It's a year and a half.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
It'll be 2 years in October.
Yeah.
So
a bit more than a half. Then.
Yeah, but this is the first time we've done this on here, so it's been a while. But so guys, if you are here with us tonight, we will very much appreciate for you to come forward and talk to us. I know it's been a while. We have been on holiday, but please, it says pretty. But please come and speak to us. You know Kerry, she's in the little screen at the bottom.
Tube.
Please come and communicate with Kerry.
It's calling you a tube.
Calling me a tube. It's calling Marty a tube. He loves his tubing. But yeah, please come and communicate with us and any of the guys watching. If you've got any messages for them, please use the Alice box to let us know. Don't be afraid of us. As you know, we don't mean you any harm.
Salt crystals are probably not helping. We've got salt crystals literally like everywhere around the house.
Yeah, Amy's not concerned at all. She just. Well, how many did you buy in Florida?
I bought. What do you mean?
She bought a load more in Florida.
Oh no, I bought proper rocks. I bought
Salt crystals, yeah.
No, I bought rose quartz and clear quartz.
I thought you bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do like my crystals.
We only got little ones. We didn't get big ones.
Oh no, they're a decent size. They're good. They're a good chunk.
Yeah, what's that one? We're looking at one like yours, Kerry. You know your big one.
Oh, it was a lot of money.
They had them there, like some massive ones. But one, I'd need another suitcase and a seat on a plane to get it. And two, it's like £500.
It weighed 23 kilos just on its own.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly.
Yeah, they're not cheap. No.
Graveyard just came up.
Graveyard
and there is
just
a
came
doll
up.
that came from the graveyard.
And we were just talking about the graveyard doll.
We were talking about the
So
graveyard.
if that is the grave doll talking, could you set the cat ball off for me, please, on the side? You know what the cat ball is. We've used it many times with you. If you could touch that, that'd be great. Shame I can't turn the brightness down on this so you guys can see a bit better.
What do you mean?
On the computer.
You don't need to.
No, but so the guys on the screen because they can't see the background very well.
Who can't see it very well?
Kerry and that.
Can they not?
Can you see it very well, Kerry, at the back? I don't think you can you?
Yeah, I think if you turn it down, we might lose the dolls. So.
I was going to say.
Oh,
don't-
yeah,
don't-
true, yeah. Does it help if I put a light on, maybe? Let me try. Oh, sugar.
Hello, everyone.
Jesus. It's daylight. Morning. Holy shit.
Just blinded me.
Woo,
Right.
that's bright. Let's put that behind there a little bit.
Pitch light.
So you can see some of our dolls a bit better now. You can
Jesus
see they're all
Christ,
along the
man.
top here.
Holiday. We were on
Yes.
holiday.
Just
Thomas's holiday.
says holiday.
And
We
we're
were
on
talking about holiday, yeah.
So it knows.
So
we're
they
on
are
holiday.
listening.
But they're saying, why do we not go on holiday as well? That's what they're saying.
We can take them with us. We're going next year.
No, they can stay here. This is their holidays when we're not here.
Take them on roller coasters with us.
Wait, I'm sure they'd love that.
Who else have we got there up there that's quite active? So you can't. I'll tell you over.
You also
Do a
got.
little-
You've got Don.
Yeah,
Don.
I'll do a little tour. Excuse me, it's very tight in here, so I'm going to struggle to get in.
I'll keep using used.
If I do it from about there.
He keeps forgetting that you
So-
guys are watching as well.
You got Don here. He was called
Region.
Sage. He's one of our oldest dolls. He's got porcelain legs,
See if I can
arms,
end up
and
fixing
head. He's called Sage. We've actually got a lot of communication. Oh, hang on, Amy.
What?
His legs up on the side.
Was it not before?
I didn't leave that. See his leg like that, Kerry? I didn't leave it like
They can't see Tom.
that. Oh, sorry, guys. His leg, if you can see, Marty, there, is up on the side.
Don't bring them towards.
I
you,
didn't
you
leave it
can't,
like that.
is it? Marty doesn't want the dolls.
Yeah. I'm going to leave him like that because if he wants to be like that, then that's up to him. But I definitely didn't do that.
You sure?
Yes.
So creepy about night. He could be wandering around at night.
Could be.
It could be. We wouldn't
Oh,
know.
I wondered what those footsteps were last night.
Don't worry, Marty. We're
Uh,
gonna bring Bobo to you.
What else we got up here? So
We're
we've
gonna
got
put them in
the
a
kids in the
letterbox.
middle. Well, no, were they? No, they're down here. Sorry. So these three, we've got Luke, Lewis, and Toulouse. We helped Luke and Lewis move on.
They've
They've gone now. That was quite a good one. That's one of our previous investigations about
Oh, ages and ages
a
ago.
long time ago. We had Luke and Lewis.
We've had no communication from whatsoever now.
Nothing from them. They moved on definitely, which is good. It's good. That's the main thing for all these. We want
That or we smell
we
it
don't
in
want
like
them
a
to-
house.
be stuck here as such, unless they want to be.
Bobo can stay in the shed.
Shit.
No, Bobo needs to stay with you in the basement with your friend Wilson.
Yeah, we'll send Bobo to Marty. Him and Bobo and Wilson in the basement.
60.
It says 60, does it? Who else we got here? So we've got Claudia in the middle. She is our gypsy doll. She makes women especially feel sick.
And she did on the first night.
So if you're a lady watching, if you're feeling sick, I do apologise. It could be Claudia.
So basically, you didn't give him another warning.
Sorry.
Straight.
I'm doing my best. It's my first time.
Obviously, we watched Test Theory out, didn't we? So we put her in the bedroom with us, and the next day I felt sick.
Yeah. So I've never had that from her, but Amy definitely did.
It could be in the basement. I'll stay at a hotel.
Who else have we got? Sorry?
One with the green hat's quite freaky.
This one.
No, the one at the back, the big one.
That one we don't think something attached
That
to
one.
it.
Yeah. Okay. So she is Lydia. She's our first doll.
But yeah, first one we ever got.
Our very first one.
But we didn't think anything was
We
attached to her.
didn't think there's anything attached to her because she hasn't given us anything. But that doesn't necessarily mean there isn't something.
She's been with us the longest.
Well, it's not I feel negative, but she's just, I don't know.
Yeah. Freaky.
Wisdom.
Okay, no, that's interesting actually.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Kerry's got a lot of wisdom. We haven't. Who else we got?
Everyone has a bit of wisdom than Tom.
Only in this line of work. Don't ask me any maths or any English.
Who else we got? So that's Daisy.
Uh-huh.
So that's Daisy there. She gets a lot of activity. We get a lot of orbs with her. And a lot of I think she did cat ball. Oh, Melmic's going off.
Right, quickly, Tom. Quickly, because you're losing it.
Oh, maybe it's Daisy.
Thank you, Daisy.
Is that you, Daisy?
Hi, Daisy.
Nice to talk to you. Are you okay? Just popping in saying hello.
So you guys watching, you can see I'm not anywhere near it. There's a little aerial, if I can point without going anywhere near it, up here. That's what they're touching.
Lady.
It says lady.
It said lady.
Hiya, Daisy. Can you touch it again for me, please?
Peggy.
Or is that your name? Thank you.
Is that your name?
Thank you. Is it Peggy? We're talking to Peggy.
Do we have a Peggy doll here? I don't remember all these.
We did. We have a Peggy
We
doll.
have got a Peg, haven't we?
Is that the Peggy doll talking?
Oh, that's that one, Tom. The pink one.
Yeah, hang on. Let me.
Peg.
Where is the Peg?
That one there. The pink one there. That one. Where the kids are.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, okay, thank you. And
The one
I
I'm
suppose you can
pointing
still
to.
hear that going on.
Hi, Peggy.
So this
Are we
is
holding you?
called Peggy. She's called Peggy.
I think we're holding Peggy.
And it still says Peggy on that screen.
That's the one we're holding. That's nuts.
That is crazy. So hi Peggy. It's nice to speak to you. Thank you.
Popping in saying hello.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
She's definitely
She
funny.
is lively. She's very lively. That is the first time I've had anything from her.
We're not been communicating with you enough. We do apologise.
So Peggy was actually donated to us by somebody. I can't
It was a lady that she put her in there to basically see what information we
see.
get. She
Yeah.
knew the names of it, but she wanted to see what we would get from it.
See what we get from here.
Yeah.
And she's actually made out of a peg. You know, old clothes peg.
I'll ask if she a peg.
Yeah, that's what she's made out of. That's brilliant. That. I can't believe that.
Wow.
For her to come forward. What's the guys on the stream on saying? What's Marty saying?
No, they're not saying anything. They're probably just in awe.
Yeah, so that's Peggy. She's introduced herself for you. Who else we got up here? So
Daisies, whoever sent us daisies, then someone sent us a little gift.
Did they?
Daisies.
oh, thank you very much.
We never had a gift.
RB sent RB. So RB, thank you very much for the daisies. I don't know what they mean.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Kerry's the expert with TikTok. We're not.
Honestly, I don't know about expert.
Jesus Christ.
Right, who else we got? So we've got Daisy, she's in herself. We've got Josephine up here. Now we had a really interesting experience with her. So the information we got from her is she makes places smell very damp.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in our old house, we got her out, we lit a little candle for her to introduce her to the house. Within a space of 2 hours, we went into our living room. Now, it's a new build house, our old house, and there was a strong scent of damp in the living room, but it moved. So it's like in one place, and then you could almost walk through it, and it's gone, and then you can walk back, and it's still,
Yeah,
and
definitely
it
smell
moved,
it.
and it was damp, really strong.
And that was literally the first night.
First night,
When
yeah.
we did the incense stick
yeah.
and the candle to welcome her in.
And there wasn't any rain. There wasn't rain for a while.
No, there was no washing her
It was
house.
summer, and it just it smelled damp, and that was Josephine. She's insane. Wasn't she on YouTube? Yes, she was on YouTube with us. We did do a few investigations with her.
All the dolls that you've seen, majority of them, apart from the very new ones, they're all on there. We've done.
Yeah, so if you go on our YouTube channel,
quickly. Just quickly.
Quickly. You will see a lot of the investigations that we've done with these dolls, a lot of the
We've even caught
evidence that we've caught from them.
So we've even caught stuff from my mum and dad's house because theirs is haunted.
Yeah, we've had voices and stuff.
We've even caught a hello on our camera. So if you go and check our very, very early videos, I think the video actually says hello. You'll hear a hello on it. You just need to turn up your microphone. It's amazing.
Yeah, that was our first video we've got.
Yeah, first one we ever caught a voice. We didn't think we were going to catch anything.
We've only done 2 voices, I think, since then.
Yeah.
So it's not very common.
One that sounded like me actually. We did a live, and it sounded like I was saying Bobo, but it wasn't me.
Yeah. Do you remember that, Kerry? So
and someone called as well.
Guys watching, if you just want to just when we do our live on a Friday night, we do actually get quite a bit of activity on the lives. We've had name calling, whistling, the phone. Remember the phone ringing?
Phoned us.
Yeah, that's about a year ago now, isn't it?
Oh, is it that long? Do you think?
It was quite a while ago. Yeah. And then also as well, Don phoned Hefty's brother asking for Don.
Yeah. We've had some crazy stuff, so you've got to watch our live shows.
I have got a quilt on me. It just said quilt, and I have got a quilt on me.
You got a blanket with you?
Well, yeah. I don't know. Secret. Do you have a secret?
Secret. Hang on a minute.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you can. So we got Josephine, that one. Mary in the very corner. She's an older lady. She tends to look after the kids. We've had quite a bit of activity with her as well.
She died at one. It was of a broken heart because her lover died.
Yeah. And then in this corner, that is
Jennifer Pope.
Jennifer Pope. So
Oh,
she's
good
quite
with the
active as
names.
well.
I'm good with the
You're
names.
pretty good with the names, actually.
Thank you very much. I'll be here all week.
And then there's another clown, as you can see. We haven't had anything really from him, but apparently he's very negative. The people that gave him to us said they would not even keep him in the same building as them. And we sleep right next door.
Tweak.
I know we're mad, Gary. Who else we got? And then we've...
Wreck.
Have you been to D Gray Street in Hull? Is Hull
No.
near you?
You go to De Grey. Hull is near us, actually. De Grey Street. We haven't been there. I'll put you back down here because my arm's in.
You guys are all over the place, lol.
You guys are all over me. No.
So, they're all creepy. They're creepy children.
They are our children. They are like our kids, I suppose. They are.
Yeah.
They're very much part of our family as we are.
We're very much in the sense of as long as they don't mean us any harm and they're very, calm and, we live peacefully together. So they can wander around as much as they want. They can do what they want to a point. They don't break anything. They don't harm anything or animals.
Yeah, and I know, I'm sure, Kerry, you know that we don't really have any control over the spirit world at all.
No.
They can pretty much do what they want. But we do have that. We just tell them, every time we open them, we tell them, look, this is our house. You're free to roam around. However, you harm us or anybody here or anything here, then you're going. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What's the scariest activity they have done?
Scariest activity they've done?
Causing sleep paralysis for me.
You've had sleep paralysis?
Twice. That was really scary.
Have you had it in this house yet? You haven't?
I haven't had it in this house. I had it in the last house, and I thought it was you, but you'd left. And then I heard the voice in the corridor. Then I heard the voice in the bedroom, and then when I opened my eyes, the black shadow morphed over me, and I literally conked out, was gone. That
we think was Anne. So that Roman in the red coat, we think Anne did that.
And then she did that twice, and then I basically just created a block in my brain, a mental block, and ever since then,
it says mean on the.
Never done anything again.
Yeah, she's quite mean.
What's this?
Yeah, for me.
Your barracks.
Yeah, but nothing with the doll. I've had a lot of scary things happen in other places, but with the dolls, not so much. I've had weird experiences. I mean, look at last night. So last night is I haven't told you actually, Kerry, yet.
You tell me because I was obviously not present.
No, you was. It's when I went to the door. But it was weird. I never sleepwalk or anything. Ever. And for some reason, last night,
sad. I
remember. So we've got an ensuite bathroom, and it's on the left, and our door to go out is on the right to the landing. Yeah. Now, all I remember is opening the landing door to go to the toilet.
And I said to Tom, "What are you doing?"
I don't remember getting out of bed.
I actually said to you, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I remember you saying that. What are you doing? And I just shut the door and then went to the toilet. So somehow
I was having a little bit of a moment where his brain literally just.
It was so weird. I literally got to the door. I remember do you know the weirdest thing though? I remember seeing the landing, but it was really bright, like there was a light on.
It was a bit bright.
Because we had a weird thing last night here too.
Did you? Okay. It was late. I mean, we went to bed about.
It was probably about 2-3 in the morning. I would say.
About 2 or 3, yeah.
About 4 o'clock this morning, Faye went to the toilet and she sat on the loo and thought, "That's weird. Mum's going to the toilet at the same time because I've got an ensuite too, but the wall between the main bathroom and the ensuite's about the same wall sort of thing, and it's quite thin wall so you can hear each other if you're on the loo sort of thing." Anyway, so she also heard me talking. She said to Dave, and she thought, "Oh, those two are up really late and going to the toilet," but didn't think much more of it. And when I saw this morning, she said, "That was weird that we went to the toilet at the same time at 4 o'clock." And I was like, "I never went to the toilet." I heard you talking. I was like, no, that wasn't me.
That's a
So
little.
unless I was walking, weeing and talking and didn't disturb Dave,
Yeah.
that wasn't me.
That'd be a pretty good effort.
Yeah.
Study.
No,
We are in the study.
study. So saying study. Okay.
That is
So they
crazy,
are
Kerry.
listening. That is weird, but
That's
that's weird that events happen with the toilet on the same night. Because that's the only time that's happened to me. And it was
Do you known for sleepwalking?
no.
No, he never
I've done it
does.
once
He
when I was a
speaks.
child. I've done it once when I was a child, like really young. When I was about
He was
6,
trying to pee in the
7.
wardrobe.
I went to try and pee in my dad's wardrobe. But since then, nothing.
He's never done it with me, let's put it that way. But you do talk in your sleep sometimes.
But it's so weird. I don't remember getting out of bed at all. All I remember is opening the door.
Mm.
And then as soon as Amy said, "Where are you going?" I just shut the door,
Snapped out of it.
went to the toilet, and then went back to bed. I didn't even think about it.
What's the most expensive doll?
Most expensive doll
Mm.
is that one there. So that one came all the way from the USA.
My one.
Yes. So this is Amy's one. I'll bring her down so you guys can see.
Oh yeah, it was actually probably the most expensive one we've got.
It's mainly expensive.
It's the one that I was drawn to, that I felt a very big connection to.
It's mainly the import tax that was made her expensive. So I can't remember his name now. Jackie.
Jackie.
Or Jackie.
Jackie.
So this is Jackie.
She's actually got your sign, so she's
a Cancer.
Yeah.
She's 28 years old. I'm actually older than her now, so.
Not necessarily, because she could be that age now.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So she's 28. She's a very caring and sensitive dog, but she's very intelligent as well.
Yeah.
And she does like to communicate with a lot of people. We haven't done anything with her yet. One, because we haven't had time.
How much was she roughly?
How much was she?
She's got to be over 100. I think I spent at least over 100 for her.
You spent about 120, 130 pounds.
Something like that, yeah.
Something.
But that's as far as we would go. We wouldn't just we don't normally buy expensive ones. We're not for that. The problem is a lot of people we find that they say they want them to have a forever home, but they actually just want the money, and it's not about the actual spirit, the entity that's in the doll. So we try to go for ones that are not expensive, unless we're really drawn to them. That was the only one I've ever been really drawn to, is that doll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or that spirit, should I say.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange one, isn't it? Like, because half of me thinks if it's haunted, I'd want to get rid of it. If it was that bad, let's say.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't put a high price tag on it. I'd be like, well, if I could give it away.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's like, well,
it's gold dust.
Yeah. So it's a bit. I wouldn't know how to price a haunted doll or something.
Yeah,
I would say Bella Haunted Dolls on Etsy. She's been fab with the ones we bought from her.
Yeah. They've all been great. I mean, we haven't really had any bad experiences with any of the people we buy from.
No.
But I do, like you say, I do think.
Well, apart from one.
Sometimes they get successful and then they get greedy with how much they want. It turns more into the money than the actual spirit.
Let's be fair at the end
because
of the day.
at the end of the day, you are dealing with spirits, people.
Where do you
They're
find them?
It's not a toy. You're dealing with people's spirits that are attached to these dolls. And if you're just doing it for the money, then that's not right.
We find them mainly on Etsy. You can get them on eBay.
Yes, if you want to message us directly, you can message me on either Facebook or Instagram, and I'll send you the links to the pages that we actually get them from.
Yeah, we can send you some ones that we find that are quite genuine.
That have been the genuine ones. Yeah, there's a lot of fakes out there.
Yeah.
Please do not buy a doll just because it's expensive and they say it's the most haunted thing they've ever had.
Yeah. And I'm not being funny as well, though, right? When it says it does all these different things, it can throw things, blah, blah, blah.
No.
It's not always the case. We've got ones that are literally will do all sorts, and they haven't done anything. Yeah,
you could literally, like, all these things it says it does. Like all these dolls in here, they all do things. There's how many we got here? A good, I don't know, 25 dolls here. Now you'd have thought this place should be popping constantly. It's not. It's really not.
It's also about as well. Sometimes the doll chooses you, and it's about the energy. So if you've not got strong energy, it's probably not going to get. You're not going to get a lot from it. So every experience that you have is very personal to the person that has it, because we're all different. So we all give off different energy. So what experience I get from a doll, you might not necessarily get.
Yeah.
But you just go off of what you've had.
Yeah, and it's like they will choose when they want to do things.
Mhm.
So we've done investigations with them. Like tonight, we could have nothing tonight, but then
We
tomorrow you
have.
get loads. We've got a few.
But we've not had a lot of stuff. That's the first time we've had something for quite a while.
Yeah, for a while.
So, and that was from Peggy. So.
But it's not. Yeah, buying a doll, don't expect it to like turn your house into paranormal activity. It's not. It's not like that. By any
And also
means.
as well, you shouldn't want to have that either. You've
No.
got there's got to be a cut-off point, because obviously it's your family home, it's your safe place,
Yes.
and then you're bringing something that's actually foreign, that's not part of your family. But obviously we count these as part of our family because we've said that as long as they don't hurt us, respect our rules, they can stay.
Exactly. It comes down to respect. You have to respect the dolls and the spirits. Not necessarily the doll. The doll was just a vessel. It's the spirit attached to the doll.
Mhm.
You respect the spirits. If you respect them, they'll respect you. If you give them reason to harm you, they will harm you.
And also, if you're asking for something, then don't ask basically for what you don't want to happen.
Yeah.
There's another rule.
How long are you guys going to be on for? Probably about another 20-30 minutes or so, Marty. So if you're back, Marty, please jump on. Feel free to jump on. It'd be awesome to have you on, buddy. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's just our own experiences. We've been learning as we go. Well, as you've seen, Kerry, haven't you?
Hello, everyone that's joining.
And Kerry's going to be our saviour when it all goes tits up.
No, she's not.
You get a message one day, Kerry, like, Kerry, might need some help.
Do you know when Marty sent me, well, it's not just sent me, but sent us that video of the kitchen drawer?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was hidden there. I was like, oh man, that's like proper strong. What are we going to do? He's on the other side of the world. Like, it's only something I could do. I was thinking, do I know anybody spiritually in New York? I was thinking, not really, no.
Do you believe in paranormal life? Yes, we all believe. Well, whoever's on at the moment, we all believe in it.
I
think, and this is just my personal belief, is I think a lot of people like to put things in nice, neat little boxes and basically ship it away, and they've solved that problem, and there's always scientific solutions to everything. When actually, I'm a big believer in that the universe is huge. We've not explored everything. We haven't explored all our seas. We haven't explored all space. So who's to say that there isn't life after death?
There is.
Of course,
There is.
I think I'm a big believer there is.
Kerry's proved it to me
Yeah.
that there is.
And to me.
And
I've grown up with it as well.
Yeah, so guys, I was never a believer at all. I thought it was all this shit, really, to put it bluntly.
I kind of introduced you to it in a way.
You introduced it to me, and then I started getting into it when things started happening. But then the real game changer was obviously Kerry. She completely changed my opinion of the whole thing. With what you've done for me, Kerry, personally.
Yeah.
And what you do for a lot of people. So yeah, if guys, if you ever need,
It's definitely special.
any advice or anything like readings or everything, please go to Kerry. Please, she is 110%
And go to
genuine.
Kerry's page as well, because there's a lot of pages out there that are not real.
Yes, there's only one Kerry.
Yes.
The amount of people say, oh, I've got an inbox from someone that looks like you that says that they're drawn to me. And I was like, no, it's not me.
Yeah, Kerry will not send you messages like that directly. She will not say to you, oh, for only 50 quid, I'll do this. That's not Kerry.
No. Never say never. We always said we would never get a doll, and now we've got 25 odd.
Never thought she'd buy one.
If you want to ask us something,
Mr. Marquis,
you can ask us. Go ahead.
Is he
The
here?
thing is,
Hey, buddy.
Guys,
Can't hear you.
But I sort of get it now. I don't want any, but I sort of get it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like
That's weird, dude. I had no sound. I can't hear you guys at all.
1 minute. 1 minute. It might be me. 1 minute.
Does that
Okay.
mean they've not been hearing it on there?
I don't know. They must be able to hear it. No, yeah, because they've been able to hear us. You could hear us on StreamYard, couldn't you, Kerry?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Marty's here, but he can't hear us. He's there. He can't hear us.
You never say never.
Oh, Marty.
It's always Marty.
Has he got followers? He could come on here, couldn't he? If he's got. Oh, I don't know if you have to have 1,000 on TikTok. I'm not sure how that works now.
I think he's got plenty of followers.
Can you hear us?
On TikTok.
No, Marty can't hear us. He can hear us on TikTok. Yeah. So Marty's watching us on TikTok, but he's on StreamYard, but he can't hear us.
Join us on TikTok if you want.
Can he join us on TikTok? Actually, hang on.
Sorry for
Listen, I'm watching you guys on YouTube,
Can he join us on TikTok? Actually, hang on.
and that's where I have this. I can hear you on my phone, but
Listen, I'm watching you guys on YouTube.
yeah, I can hear myself.
Yeah. So StreamYard must be working.
I can't hear you guys through my device.
hear myself.
Oh wow, this is getting crazy.
Yeah. So
Hold on.
Marty's trying. He's got our technical difficulties. This is his age. He's getting on a bit. He's.
Just-
He's got our technical.
Just keep talking, dude. I'm
we,
just here.
we can hear you
All right,
on
bro.
Marty, so.
Oh, good for us to join us anyway.
Hold on a minute.
I can't see.
Let me see if this will work.
Hello.
Hey, Dave. Good to see you, bro.
Oh, he's playing his game.
Oh, you're on the game. Which one are you on the flight simulator?
No, I'm on the, it's like a little battle one that I play around with a load of other mates, and it's like a battle royale, the circle comes in.
Oh,
Ah,
no,
sweet.
we're not talking about that.
Dave, I'm getting the simulator, Dave. I'm getting the simulator.
Okay, I can hear. Can you guys hear me?
No, you're not getting it. Shut up, you.
I am.
Sorry, Marty. Can you hear us?
A really good PC in a place called.
Hold on.
Return to Paranormal, not PC game.
Alright, take care, everyone.
See you later, Dave.
See you later. Yeah, you can ask us something about paranormal. I'm sorry if we missed your question before.
Oh, hang on. Marty's gone. Marty's vanished again. Clouded. It says clouded. Yeah, Marty's very clouded.
Oh, bless him.
He's getting on, isn't he? His memory's not what it used to be.
Thomas.
Marty. He's trying to get it on StreamYard, but he could see us, but he couldn't hear us through his computer. But when he clicks on YouTube, he can hear us through that.
Weird. What made you believe?
Doesn't make
What
any
made
sense.
you believe in the paranormal?
But do you believe paranormal things are human spirits or is devil? Paranormal is everything.
Paranormal is everything, and to be honest, I don't believe in demons. I only believe in bad people. So if you're a bad person in life, you're going to be a bad person in death, depending on whether you've kind of forgiven yourself, I suppose, in a way, or you've had enlightenment and you've basically forgotten all about the things that you've done. I'm not a big believer in devils and demons, and well, that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. Whereas I'm more, I think, yeah, there's obviously
You're all about
good and
that.
bad people. There's not necessarily demons as we theorize them to be.
I'm
I
like-
think
You're like bad versus.
there's creatures in the spirit world, just as there is in our world, that are potentially what you'd call demonic. Hang on, Marty's back on. Can you hear us?
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. You're on the phone.
Okay, that'll do. That'll work. So Marty's back on, Kerry. He's back on.
Not
Hi,
necessarily.
Carrie. What'd you say?
What
Sorry.
did you say, Kerry?
Emma was asking, I have seen a black spirit before. Is that a bad spirit? And I've said, not necessarily.
Yeah.
No.
Ah, yeah. She says he's,
Passionate
yeah.
shadows are quite normal.
I was gonna say it takes a lot of energy just for them to show themselves.
Marty, you have black shadows in your place, don't you?
Yeah, I've seen them like out of the corner of my eye and stuff like that. My daughter sees them all the time, but she sees them like all full fledged on, like look directly at them. It's not like a quick glance; she can look over and see them.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, black doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. That's just our connotation that we put on them.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, mainly down to movies. I mean, we've talked about this before. Heavily, like with movies, it's if something's black, it's evil and all this shit.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's not necessarily. That's just what we call it.
And what was your biggest paranormal that made you believe?
Mine being,
Just that they have talent,
yeah, exactly.
details.
Yeah, and that's sometimes all that they can show themselves as is just a shadow figure as such.
What was your biggest paranormal? You can say yours first.
My biggest paranormal event.
That made you believe in the paranormal.
Nothing specifically directly made me believe like one event. It's been multiple events. But like shadow figures, I saw somebody walk across the kitchen in the old place I used to work. As clear as freaking day, dressed in black. Did he have a black hat on? No, I don't think he did. And I went up the end of the kitchen to look who would come in, and nobody had come in. There's nobody there, but I saw somebody 110%. I've seen things move that shouldn't be moving. Things turned on when they're completely disconnected from the power, and they have no battery supply.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was
Remember that one?
fucked up. It wasn't.
Yeah. When it's something that makes you scratch your head and go, that shouldn't do that. Like,
yeah. If you can't explain it, then yeah.
And
It's
yeah, really, I mean, you try to go through all like the logical explanations. Like that's what I do at least. Like if something happens, I'm like, okay, what could it have been? Could it have been like if I see a shadow, could it be the cat? Could it be the dog? Could it be the kids? I've got plenty of excuses why it's just shadows in my house.
Yeah.
But if everybody's dead asleep and it's just me at night and I go, I shouldn't have saw that. That shouldn't have been there. There's no reason for it. Then yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
A experience for you, Marty. What's one of your biggest that's made you believe in the paranormal?
Having Mom Marty as my mom. She's the one that turned me on to all this stuff. Realistically, the first experience I ever had that scared the crap out of me. I think we did that on one of the first shows I was on was with the flashlight when it scared me.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was just me by myself in my living room, and I was just like, okay, we'll turn the flashlight on. My mother set it up, and I was asking a bunch of questions, and sure enough, that flashlight came on, and I went, okay, go get mommy. Dude, I ran, I was gone. Like no shot. I'm like that freaked me out. But then after that, I'm like, okay, that's when I really kind of just started exploring the entire topic.
Mm.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, Kerry, actually, have you told us when your paranormal started? I think you may have done. I can't remember.
It's funny, I've said this story twice this week and I haven't spoken about it for a long time. So it's weird that we're talking about it again. That I grew up thinking everybody could see the spirit world and thinking this was normal. And then everyone could hear noises coming from the Hoover, which now I know is white noise. So it used to scare the freaking life out of me if the Hoover was on. So I don't have one particular thing because it's always been there. But there was one time that I think I was most scaredest as a child, was literally being levitated out of the bed, flipped over to face the doorway where a black silhouette of somebody was stood there.
Oh.
That's fucking insane. I actually remember you saying that now. It's like, you say that as if it's just like normal. That's like.
Hold on. Did she say she was levitated?
Yes. Yeah. Out of bed and flipped over. Like, that's. What did you say?
Yeah. Somebody's confirming that.
They're listening to you, Carrie.
It says Jane.
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 Is that Jane?
You got a Jane doll?
No, we haven't got Jane.
No.
Well, we might have. There's a few that don't have names.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that, Kerry. You mentioned something there about the Hoover thing.
Yes.
And voices coming from that. It's so weird you say that because every time almost every time I Hoover, I've never even spoken about with Amy, but for some reason, every time I Hoover, especially upstairs, in almost every house we've been in, I keep on thinking I hear people shout my name or it's someone talking. And only when I'm on my own though. If I'm on my own, and then I turn it off because I'm freaking out, and then I think stop being a fucking idiot. It's just a Hoover, and I just carry on. It's so weird you say that.
Even to this day, if I have to put the Hoover on, I'm like, oh, here we go. Because sometimes, like you say, you can hear my name being shouted, but other times it's just like chatter, like between people.
Yeah.
It's It's the white noise, you know, like the spirit box that we've got.
Yeah.
It works on the same frequency, the same level. We've got an extractor fan over the oven here, and again, I hate that noise because I can hear the chatter coming of the spirit world, and it's a little freaky.
That is so weird. Next time I do it, I'm gonna listen out because it's something I've since even before I believe in the paranormal. It's something I've always heard, and I thought like it's freaked me out, especially on your own and. Like you think something's coming up
You
behind
think it's all, you think it's all in your head, or like you kind of listen to it, and now that you're into the paranormal, like you kind of divulge a little bit further into it, going, "Did I actually hear that? What could have been?"
That's so weird. I'm gonna listen next time I do it, and I'll see if I can pick up
Kerry,
what
you
it's
need
saying.
to get the box, so for one of your lives.
Yeah, I've got one, Joe. Yeah.
I'm gonna duck off, and I'll be right back. I'm switching from my phone to my computer.
No worries, bro.
I'm trying to think.
It is good. So, guys,
myself.
so this is the Alice box that's on this device. Just a tablet. You can
I
down.
don't think she means that box. I think she meant the other box.
Which box? We've got how many
I
boxes?
think she means this one.
When
The one that lights
those
up.
boxes when you go live. Which box do you mean?
I think she means that one, the one that lights up.
Oh, that one. Oh, I'm not.
God knows.
I think
Oh.
I've got something
Oh, the Mel meter.
Yeah, she means the Melmia. That's what she means.
Have you got a Mel meter? I think you have, Kerry.
I've got the other one. What's
Oh,
it
the
called?
words. No, she said the words.
Oh, the words. Oh no, that's Alice box.
Yeah, so that's Alice box. Anybody can get that. All you need is a tablet that's got Microsoft on it, and then you can go through somebody. We use Infrareddy. He will send you the
code
to download, because you can download. Anybody can download it, but it will shut off after about a week. I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a week's free trial, and then you need a special code for it to carry on. It's 30 quid or something. It was.
It's something like that. Yeah.
I can't remember. It was.
We've even got the one on our Necrophonic app.
You got Necrophonic app on the phone. Great one though. The free one is GhostTube. You use GhostTube, don't you, Kerry, as well? It does work. It generally works. It's got a word generator, just as like that, and you can ask the questions, and it will. The words do come up, so you guys can just sit at home. Sorry, okay.
Maybe tomorrow I'll put GhostTube on when I do my lives with the readings. The only thing is I don't want to freak the viewers, because some people are nervous quite, and I don't want them to be freaked out, because you're not in control of what the spirit world are going to say. When I'm listening to them, I can sort of filter it and make it nice and fluffy, do you know what I mean? But but the GhostTube, it's like, okay, so we got that word. It's like,
can anyone use it?
Yeah, that is it. It can, anything can come up. That is the only issue. It's got, like you say, no filter. Can anyone use it? Yeah, anyone can use it. GhostTube is just an app. Just search it on your phone on the App Store. You can download it. You can sit there in your living room with it. It does generally work.
All right, Kel. I'll try and remember, and I'll do it tomorrow.
I'm trying to think of paranormal experience for me. What made me start to believe?
I believe I can fly.
I mean, obviously seeing shadow figures is the most common one anyway. I had my hair plaited in air when I was little. I've seen a spine go across the room. I've had my bottom touched.
Hot. It is getting hot in here.
But one of the ones that was really weird for me was when I was dropping my friend off, and there's a pickup point. Basically, mum and dad are split, so she'd stay with her dad for a bit, and mum was waiting in the car at night time, and I remember seeing a lady sitting next to the mum, in the passenger seat, and I said to her father, because we were going back, he was dropping back off at home. And I said, who was with her mum? And he was like, no one. And I was like, there was a lady sitting next to her in the passenger seat. And he was like, no, there wasn't. It's just her. And I said...
Marty's there. Sorry, Marty. Poor bastard.
And I said...
Sorry.
Completely forgot about Marty.
So sorry.
And I found out in the end, because I said the lady looked very similar to her. So it was like, I said it could be a sister, because that's what I thought it was. Found out her sister actually died. It was a sister. Yeah. So that made me believe more. Sorry.
It's not bad. A mediumship.
I've not seen many. I've only seen like 2 things. I think I'd find it very hard.
reason why you saw it.
What, and I've
Yeah,
just suppressed
I
it?
think when you get the ball rolling, it would come quite naturally to you. But it is obviously time because you don't have a lot of time to yourself, which I understand. But you might want to sit every now and again, and I'll help you if you want.
Yeah.
You want to try it? I mean,
I can give it a go, but I find I'm more of a feeler. I get feelings off of rooms or objects.
And you're a sensitive one.
Yeah. Whereas I'd say you're more.
like a brick. No, I'm like a brick. Nothing goes on.
No, you do hear things though. You do.
I'm more sound. I would say I hear things.
Yeah, everything's audible.
Ears.
I did have good ideas until I was in the army. That all went tits up.
I thought you were about to say me.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah, I
try?
could give it a go. A try.
That's where it comes down again. I think everybody can do it. It's just the modern
I
world
think you can when
stops
you're a
us
child.
doing it.
You can.
I
When
mean,
you're
look how busy we are.
when you're a child, though, you're open to all the elements.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing anything.
But then you lose it as you get older.
Like we have what we like full time. We're working, then you got jobs at home. You haven't got time to switch off. You can't switch
Right.
off.
Sorry, dolls.
Especially you, Maya. Like freaking hell with your lifestyle. Like Jesus.
But still, I still see things, and it's more prevalent now that I've kind of opened my mind to it. And this is where, like with Carrie, like her mom was always open to this stuff. Her mom, she's like kind of following her mom's footsteps. So she's been open to this from like day one, even when she was a kid. Like she was supported by that. A lot of people, a lot of kids might say, well, I was talking to this person. I see this person. Oh, you're just your imagination. And that their parents are actually the ones that shut that off because their parents don't believe in that. So that's where for me, I never really had that until I started talking to my mom and doing a few things with her. And that's when things started kind of snowballing. I brought the kids into it, not purposely, just to open their mind and get them to think outside the box. And that's where Morgan started seeing things and everything else. And so, your parents can do that to you too. They have their own belief system, and that could literally just close that door and it's over.
Yeah, I think that's why I was like that when I was.
It was suppressed, but it was suppressed for my
Because
mum. Was
my parents. I don't know about my mum, but I know my daddy. He doesn't necessarily believe or not believe, but he's very much the case of he just doesn't want to know.
Right.
He's had things go on, but he won't talk.
Freaks people out.
Yeah, exactly. And it's that generation of no, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
It's weird sort of thing. It's like a taboo sort of subject.
Is it boiling
Is it
here?
religious?
Sorry?
Is it a religious thing, or he just doesn't want to talk about it?
Yeah, he just doesn't want to. I don't know. I think maybe that's his
I don't
parents.
think he believes, to be honest. Or he doesn't want to believe.
I mean, no, I think he does, but he just doesn't want to know.
I think at some level, every person on the planet wants to believe that there's something after we leave here. Yeah. But it's while you're here, it's really hard to try to wrap your head around why is this happening when I can't something's moving and I can't see what's moving it. Something's turning this on and I can't see what's turning it on. So it's very hard for the human brain to digest that.
Yeah.
And it freaks people out, so.
Yeah, and that's because, well, he always keeps telling me that he had this special experience. It was about a year ago now, I think, where he said he woke up. What happened now? Oh, he woke up and he could hear the TV on in the living room. And he thought my sister had gone in the living room to watch TV in the middle of the night, but I was had it on full blast. And he's like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, it's the middle of the night. So he goes in there, and there's no one in there. Kate's still asleep with my sister. I don't live there, so there's nobody else there. My mum's asleep. It's like it came on its own. But then the weird thing is,
Dog's got thumbs.
He looked at the clock at that time, and the clock said 3:00 in the morning.
Mm.
And then when he woke up in the morning, the clock in the living room had stopped, but it stopped at 3:00 as well. The same time.
Really?
Yeah, but that's all he said.
Yeah, that's really weird because any paranormal experience you have, that 3:00 a.m. always comes up 90% of the time.
Which now, yeah, it is
It
scary.
is
Yeah.
switch now, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 3:15, isn't it?
Yeah, but then now, especially as you guys know what's happened, I wouldn't even mention it with my dad anymore.
No.
I mean, what you did for me, Kerry, I haven't even told him. I never will.
He wouldn't want to know.
Yeah, he doesn't want to know.
Right.
Sort of thing. That's his generation. He just doesn't want to talk
It's
about
one of those weird things. It's like he probably wants to know, but he doesn't want to know. But if he did find out, I think it would be more comforting. It's almost like that line you don't want to cross, but you almost want to cross it. And then once you do, you're glad that you did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It's like my granddad. He didn't believe. He was a skeptic, and he said he would just die and be a piece of meat in a box.
Mm-hmm.
But then when my mum and dad went, and my grandma went to go and see a medium, who was blind as well, so she couldn't even see. She just got information from them, and they didn't give anything away. They just said yes and no, and that was it. She said that he says that it's funny, those most haunted programs, isn't it, Sarah?
Yeah.
Which is my mum's name. And obviously, my granddad used to take the mick out of my mum because me and mum used to watch Most Haunted all the time, and he didn't believe in it at all. So it's funny how he brought that up.
Yeah.
Obviously, he believes now.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I think it's just a generational thing. Do numbers have significant?
To spirit, I suppose when you're dead,
I don't know. Carrie might
time
have more
stops.
than I do.
Yeah, time. There's no such thing as time. Time is linear. But numbers, they do use them as signs. So you might get repeats of seeing numbers like the typical 111, 444, 222. So you do get spirits and your guides and your angels using them a lot to bring you a sign and a message through that way. But yeah, there's no such thing as.
Is that why they say like bad things happen in threes? Is that the same reason? Or my clutching at straws?
That's the same, but yeah, I have noticed that myself. If it happens twice, I'm thinking, oh, okay, we've got one more time for it to happen.
Yeah. It's weird.
That's another thing as well, though. Like with like age and that, when you die, they say that you go to your happiest time of when you're alive. So say for instance you're a child and that was when you were happiest. You'll go back to that age.
Yeah.
That's why my granddad, he's seen as with a moustache and that when he was most healthiest.
Yeah, because I think you think about it, you think, oh, I'm a spirit person. They want to see me. I'm not gonna. If I died at 90, I'm gonna think, oh no, I don't want to be that. I want to be 21 again. You know, unless that grandchild that wouldn't have known me at 21. But I would try and make myself look a little bit better, wouldn't I? It's
a little bit more presentable. Your boobs haven't gone all like saggy and that.
I think the last thing you'll worry about is saggy tits when you're dead.
No, I'm going to make sure that I'm all like
Really?
I'm going to make sure I'm all in place.
Yeah, we're over an hour in. This is Mirko South.
You have to Google it, Joe. I don't know what the 333 is. It depends if you want to use it as an angelic number or you want to use it in numerology. If it's numerology, you would add the threes together, which would be 9. Then 9 would be something. So, but
if you added the threes together, it would be 666. If you multiplied it, it would be 999.
No, when you add 3,
you're better at maths than me, Mike.
Oh, when you add like 3 and 3, it's 6.
Because if you add 333 plus 333, it's 666, which is the number you want to stay away from.
Yeah, you don't want 6.
You want to multiply. Let's just trust me. I know a lot about multiplying. How many kids have I got?
Yeah, I knew. I think
we're on 2K likes on.
Oh, Jesus, we got that many.
No,
I know the number. Yeah, it's for Kerry. Like Kerry's got 2,000.
Yeah, thank
That's
you,
not
Kerry.
us.
sorry.
It says 2,000 likes on TikTok. That's not us. That's you.
Yeah.
I spam 3.
Kerry is just like, that's not funny. Chips to me.
Yeah.
We'll only be back to like 5 more. No, I thought it was 1. Okay.
I know the number 7 though means.
There's a bloody muffin here now.
7 is infinity or something, isn't it?
And beyond.
angelic number again.
So it's recurrent. Life. Is it something like that? Infinity or life?
To infinity and beyond.
There's
All right, so really quick, because I know you guys are probably getting ready to jump off here. Morgan wants to make a cameo. She has her horse riding tournament tomorrow, her first one. So she wants to show you her outfit.
Yes, I want to
Okay.
see
I
it.
don't think Carrie's going to be able to see it unless she watches it back.
Oh, I love it.
sweet, yeah.
She's a little cowgirl.
There you go, maybe.
Yeah, just turn the screen around so they can see it.
Can you see that, Kerry?
Oh, that is brilliant. Well done.
I love your
I'll
hair.
take a picture and I'll put it on the messenger.
Your hair
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
I
she
want
looks
that
good.
hair colour, actually.
Yeah.
Hi, Morgan.
I'm having that.
Olivia's got green hair. Like she's got like this aqua like undertone on the backside underneath her hair.
Oh, I wish I was doing horse riding again. I said I wanted to keep start that back up.
You keep mentioning it, just do it.
It costs a lot of money, it does.
Cheers, Mike.
Sorry, Tom.
Just looked up what 333 means, Joe, and it says that your guardian angel is by your side and help you make a hard decision. And then Sue says 111, so bear with me, Sue. I'll have a Google.
It's 111111 with a dot in the middle.
Huh? 1111.
1111 with a dot in the
Symbol
middle.
for a fresh start and new beginnings.
Oh.
It represents abundance and the ability to. Oh, got to bring that up. Hold on.
Stop, does it?
It ran out. Oh,
Can't believe Peggy showed herself.
Mm.
It's crazy that.
I don't know what he went on to say. You have to Google it, Sue, but it's a good positive one, that.
Mm.
Just don't tell it. Just you won't know what that means.
Yeah.
111.
One is. But no, they all have meanings to some degree.
Well, obviously.
It depends on how you feel about it. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks their lucky number 7 or 777 or 77.
Yeah.
It's just
Hello, DJ.
I think it's a personal thing.
I know there's some people actually, because you know, obviously at work on the tills you get like prices. Sometimes it comes up as 666, and people freak the fuck out. Like,
Oh yeah, dude! I did the other day. It was like 3 days ago. That was my change. It was,
Was it?
66
Oh, I
cents.
thought we got a. There was a rose. What
100%.
does that mean? What does a rose mean?
For TikTok, people are sending you money.
Thank you very much.
oh, thank you, DJ Slick. Thank you very, very much.
Well, what they do is when you do TikTok, so if you're live, people can buy like roses, different gifts. So whatever they spend, your TikTok will build that up, and you'll get a small portion of that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
It is.
that's cool. I've got,
Yeah,
got,
we're new to
thank-
TikTok, guys. So
So
thank you very much.
you might get 1 stone, or you might get a pea.
Yeah. Yeah. What time are we now?
Angelic number means encouragement and to refocus, so it's not terrible.
Oh, so there is a positive. See, this is it. There's always a positive side to everything as well.
Yeah.
That's what they say about demons as well. Like demons aren't all bad. They have their positive side because they are fallen. They're supposedly fallen angels.
There's
that's-
even one named after me.
You can summon because there's some people do actually. I don't, but some people do actually summon demons to do good things. But obviously, there's always a price for them.
Who have you been talking to? Like what? Who are you talking about? The demons that have been doing good deeds? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I
So-
want to know too, actually.
So there's
Like, just saying.
so all demons they have like their powers. They can either give you intelligence or like money or whatever, and you can summon them for those things. But they always, like I say, have their price. So
Well,
they're
you
good
know
and
that-
bad.
You know that money is the root of all evil, right? So
Yeah.
there's a positive, but the negative is
Yeah.
actually the implication at the
Yeah.
end of it. So yeah, it's great. You win the lottery, and then you're broke a month later, and then the rest of your life is crap.
Yeah, you've got
So-
the half your soul life.
Danny, good to see you. Just joined us on StreamYard.
Hello.
Kennedy, she is DJ Slick. They are excellent. What Kerry and Dave do. We were just talking about that earlier. But yeah, so what time are we on? Yeah, been on for a good hour and 20. So we'll probably wrap it up there, I think. But this has been a first. It's kind
It's
of
been
worked.
good.
You guys did good. You guys did awesome. Like when I was watching, you guys were crushing it. You were kind of like, but it is what it is, man. It's an adjustment. You guys did good.
This is it. And I thought, like, when we can't do Fridays or something, if a couple of us can just like jump on, so we'll
Yeah.
just chuck these in every now and then, and they're good. And Peggy, thank you very much for talking to us tonight. That was pretty epic. That was actually.
Yeah.
I didn't think that would happen. Definitely not.
We just did this morning. That was epic.
Yeah, it's been good. Definitely been good. So, guys on TikTok, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Please follow us and Kerry and Marty, and Heffy's not here, but all their details are on our YouTube page. Please go and follow us and like us. Also, we will be live next Friday night, 8 p.m. UK, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. We have got Oji-san, who's a bit of a UFO.
So Marty's taken over that one.
Yeah, so Marty's show. Marty's the UFO expert, so we'll be.
No, whoa. I'm the UFO guy, no expert involved in that at all. Never seen one, never been in one.
When I was taken by UFO,
Really?
so we could talk.
Oh, there we go.
Fucking hell, yeah, so we don't do it.
She's
She
had
said a regression where she's taken by a UFO last weekend.
Really?
just a casual, just a casual.
Just
day.
normal for Kerry, you know. That's just like a daily
Okay.
occurrence.
I have some extra information and stuff I can show you guys. It has nothing to do with me, but it something that a couple of people very close to me have told me that happened. Mama Marty's one of them. It happened to her about a week ago. She wasn't taken, but we'll save that for
A
Friday.
week ago as well. Okay,
Yeah.
so this might be a bit interesting.
Yep, there was one other person that had the same experience at the same day at the same time.
Fucking hell. Okay. So
Next
this is
week.
gonna be good. So yeah, guys, join us next Friday on our YouTube and Facebook channel. We'll be live 8 p.m. UK.
Yeah.
And yeah, spirits and everybody, thank you for joining us and doing what you've done for us tonight.
Yes.
We will do this again, hopefully sometime. And yeah, have a great weekend. If it's your bank holiday, have a good bank holiday. If you're working, sucks, but you'll have a day. Right, I'll end the TikTok. So Kerry, thank you for joining us. Love you, Kerry, and we'll
Hi,
see you.
Gary. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, Kerry.
Right, and I think we will.
How you doing? That ended?
I don't know.
I think it's ended.
Right, well,
I don't know.
We'll see you.
I think I've ended TikTok.
You guys need like 7 monitors for all the different platforms.
Like the space station. We'll have
Yeah.
but yeah, guys on StreamYard, thank you for watching. If you're still there,
But they're not
yeah,
there, Tom.
when they're not.
I think it's just me, dude.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Bye. Stay spooky.